you said we had some questions.
Yes.
So am I being thrown under a bus?
You are, 100%. I obviously know my own answer to it, but I want you to answer for me.
So I'm answering how I think you would answer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to answer for you.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but if you already know the questions...
Yeah, then you'll know what my answer is as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah? Are
All
you
right.
okay with that?
Well, let's give it a go.
Should we give it a go?
Let's give
Try
it a go.
one question.
Go on then.
Are you okay with this?
Go on then,
You
first
seem
one.
nervous.
Well, I don't know what you're bloody about to say, do I?
So, right, let's start with the first one.
Can I tell you to F off?
No, you can't say bad language at all.
Okay.
You're on the Home Fix show. Please do not swear, okay?
Right. Well, yeah, you got that from Big Brother. You
I
think
did,
you're Davina
yeah,
McCall
yeah.
now, don't you?
I'm not as confident as her though, bless her. Okay,
Enough
so
to remember
first
it,
question. What motivates you? What motivates me the most? What do you think motivates me the most? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. I think from you it would be when we receive a good review.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'd agree with that? So I got that right. Is that what motivates you?
It does motivate me, absolutely.
But is it the only thing?
No, it's not the only thing that motivates me. The one thing that
Working with me is the
motivates
other
me the
thing,
most
yeah.
is definitely not the right answer. The one thing that motivates me the most, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Is making the customers happy. And I do think, you might disagree, but I do build some good rapport with some of our customers. And, you know, I know lots about all of our customers, maybe talk a little bit too much on occasion when I've got
No, credit's where credit's. Normally, when I turn up to do a survey, there'll always be some comment about Nikki in the office. And you've probably already had a conversation.
Is it a positive or a negative?
Oh, no, it's always a positive.
Nikki in the office. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and sometimes, sometimes it isn't you. Sometimes they'll get the call answering team, but they're always so helpful as well. But inevitably, they'll talk to you because you're booking my appointment.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the customer service element and the journey that our customer goes on is always quite complimentary about. Is because of the effort you put in to make sure that this is what we can do, this is the time going to turn up, what his name is, and then you follow it up with an email.
Oh, thanks.
So yeah, there are comments made about you that are positive. But there's comments made about me that are positive too.
Absolutely.
I think I'm in most of the reviews and you're not. I think they...
No, I don't think that's
Because you're the
fair.
one who sends them the invoice and they've got to pay you.
Yeah, so they dislike me at that point and only at that point. So the question the other way round, my answer to you, what motivates you the most, I would say is doing a good job. So you will not, you're like, thinking of a good analogy, I'm not, but you continue with something until it's totally done and the customer's really happy. I think that's a really good...
Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable or restful until I know that a job is completed. So there'll be times I'll be waking up in the morning and go, right, this job's starting, and I'm already starting to think about, right, what needs to happen?
Yeah.
Because obviously I place all the order for materials, customers already met me, I've kind of delivered what we're going to offer as a service. So that is going back to the beginning of that, the motivational part is actually the sale coming in. Yeah, because
that's true.
From anyone know, and like I said, we don't do pushy sales,
actually,
but I am.
That might be my answer.
The sales element of it is the part of the job I enjoy. So
conversions, you get really happy when you've converted.
Yeah, so when you've met a customer, how many times I've come back to you and you said, how was your appointments now? Right, we'll get that one, and that one.
Yeah.
Because you get a feeling from speaking to the customers, not because you've oversold, it's not because there's a pushy sale, because as you know,
just
we don't...
building a rapport with them, aren't you?
Yeah, we tend to get our orders a day or two later. Once everything's confirmed in email, what the price is, the specification, the guarantees. But you do get a good feel. And I think when those ones come in, and you always come up to me sometimes in the office and went, yeah, you're right, and you have a little high five moment.
That is true, yes.
Because it is. So I think that at the beginning motivates me more.
Okay.
But it's that motivation then continues because of making sure that then what I've said we're going to do gets delivered.
You're driven by sales conversion, absolutely.
I am.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question.
Why are you laughing and where are these questions?
It's like, bear with, it's fine. So what frustrates you the most? What would I say?
Right. What frustrates you the most?
You can't give it a whole list. I just want one answer.
Me.
Full stop. Is that just like the answer?
The answer.
Just for being there. No.
For breathing. For.
I would say what frustrates you the most is your phone.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Oh.
Backtrack. You.
Oh, sorry, I've just jumped on your question.
So what you're saying, me is the right answer.
Yes.
Oh.
No.
I said it in jest. You're actually saying it's true.
No, it's not. No, it's not just you.
Okay.
It's just.
So give the answer then.
Yeah.
What if I said that what frustrates you most is probably me, but that was kind of on a
What do you think I said? That you think I just said you as an...
I think if there's a breakdown in communication, so obviously there's lots of different ways things need to communicate because we've got so many variables to the work that we do, and it only takes one little fall down in that breakdown of communication. And when it happens, because you know in your mind you're that liaison point with the customer, if any of that breaks, and sometimes it can, you know,
it comes back on me.
It comes back on you. So if you've gone from that customer who's gone, everything's great, and you know, it might be 10 minutes, it might be an hour of like a missed phone call or whatever it might be, and I think if that little bit happens, I think that's probably what annoys you the most.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it isn't me.
No. I'll let you off with that one. I would say the reverse of that question about you, what frustrates you the most on your day-to-day is the phone. Because the phone is constantly going. And I don't mean the office phone, because I manage that with the call answering team, who are great. But your phone is constant from early hours until really late at night. And you will still be having communications about work, sometimes at 10:30, 11, and that's been going. People just don't understand that that's been going since 6 a.m. So you don't really get any respite. So I kind of understand why you get frustrated at it and look at it like it's the devil something.
No, it is. I mean, but it comes with the reason I've accepted that, and because it hasn't been different for 10 years, is I've kind of accepted it comes with the territory. However, that doesn't mean to say that territory can be changed by having people in place, which, as we know, it's part of the reason we're doing what we're doing now is to grow the business, to offer opportunities, because our new website's coming out, and that's going to have an employment section to it, because these are all the positive steps that we're taking, so that we have just become grandparents, and we do want to sort of enjoy that as he grows up as well. Not ignoring our kids, of course, but it is quite cute and fun to have another little part of our family around. And there's no way that we went back on life balance earlier, and something has got to give. None of us are getting any younger.
Speak for yourself.
Well, unfortunately, just time is always going against us, isn't it? So
and it is just the best. That is, I think, my most favourite accolade for the whole of the last 10 years is just becoming grandparents most recently. I'm just overjoyed. Like, for anybody who's experienced becoming a grandparent, it's amazing. It really is truly amazing, because you get all the niceties and you can do all the fun bits and you can give them back. So that's what I absolutely love.
Have you not changed a pooey nappy yet then?
I have, yes.
I've not had that experience. I've only managed to feed him once, I think. He's always asleep.
That's because you've been away, that's why.
Well, no, I'm working, because I'm sitting there at 10 o'clock at night working.
Yeah, okay, I'll let you off.
He's always got his eyes closed.
Bless him.
3-week-old babes, all they do is sleep, isn't it? Sleep and poo.
Oh, not long. You can take him on a holiday or something.
It's like me when I was in Tenerife last week.
Disgusting. Anyway, moving on to the next question. What would you say my best quality is? Just one. You don't have to list them all. It's fine. You got to think of one.
The fact you think there's a list is bad. So let's get that out of the way.
I couldn't answer yours.
No, your best quality comes from the background that you had with the 17 years of customer service. I couldn't do what you do, whereas, like you say, you'll spend a lot of time, and it's important. It's a part. You do the rapport building on the phone, whereas I do it face to face.
Yeah.
And whether that's because of I get so many phone calls that I don't want to spend that much time on the phone, because I'm always thinking, right, I've got to get on to the next thing, do the next thing, do the next thing.
Yeah, we do have a rush in the phone for me to answer the phone first. Yeah. Because sometimes I can little bit, Barry, you could have said that in a bit more positive.
So, yeah, it's the customer service element you bring to everything, and the communication level that you demand is high in everyone. That if it wasn't there, it would make my job even harder.
Is that a polite way of saying I'm a bossy boot? Yeah, absolutely.
Bossy bitch.
Oh. But no, that does make sense. Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what are you answering about?
Your best quality Just talking work, because obviously there's so many we could talk about.
Of course. Easy.
Yeah, joking.